your CIGTV News Update this Friday. I'm Donna Bush. We begin with news on the new Cayman Islands Governor, Mr. Martin Keith Roper, a highly experienced career diplomat with a successful track record in senior corporate leadership roles across the world. A press release tells us he was born in Halifax, West Yorkshire in June of 1965. Prior to his appointment as governor of the Cayman Islands, he was minister and deputy head of mission in Beijing, where he was responsible for a network of over 800 people across 5 diplomatic posts. His earlier career includes posting to Algeria as the UK ambassador, deputy head of mission in Brazil, and as first Secretary of Economics and Development with the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, in Paris. He's a keen cyclist and also enjoys tennis and reading in his spare time. And of course, we'll have more details on our new governor in the coming weeks. Meantime, we continue now with a look back at some of the week's older persons events, all taking place this month. On Thursday evening, the Cayman Islands folk singers and others entertained our elderly community at the Older Persons Showcase held at the Hartwell Theatre. As part of Older Persons Month celebrations, hundreds of our senior citizens from across the islands attended that particular event, which is just one of many planned for our elderly by the Department of Children and Family Services. Another Older Persons event that took place on Wednesday evening was a lecture at the University College of the Cayman Islands titled Sustaining Older Persons. Speaker Dr. Sandra Samuels, Assistant Professor of Social Sciences at UCCI, gave a presentation on the sociology of aging. Chairperson of the Older Persons Council, Ms. Lucille Seymour, gave the opening remarks, while Carleen Bramwell from the Ministry of Community Affairs shared details on the Cayman Islands Older Persons policy. Other events taking place during Older Persons Month includes an island tour in Cayman Brac this coming weekend and a tea party at the Pines Retirement Home, all here on Grand Cayman again this weekend, this Saturday. We will bring you event highlights at the end of this news update. Well, dozens of women and men took part in the annual Business and Professional Women's Club Silent Witness March on Thursday. Each year, the event is supported by various organizations, including the Family Resource Center. And as Brenda Dawkins explains, it's important for them to support such causes.
We are standing in solidarity with BPW against the violence in our country. The Family Resource Center believes that once we start with the young ones, we have the chance of just nipping things in the bud, and in the end we will see a better result. Maybe someday we might not have to have a domestic violence silent witness march. That's our aim, and so we continue our Stood Up campaign this evening as part of our activities for the month of October.
The Silent Witness March started on the grounds of the old government building and ended at the Courts building in central Georgetown. The march again is organized by the Business and Professional Women's Club, and it has been for the past 18 years. The goal is to recognize victims of domestic violence and bullying. A short ceremony was held in honor of victims of domestic violence and bullying as well. Well, the annual Small Business Expo takes place tomorrow, and residents are encouraged to go out and see what small businesses are doing.
Doing something a little different this expo. We're having a social this Friday night, Regatta Office Plaza at Windward 3 at the Cabana. It's from 5:30 to 7:30. We're going to be featuring a guest speaker, Mr. Ralph Lewis, the owner of Caymanian Times. The Minister Joseph Hugh will be there, and it'll be some networking, some socializing, so we're hoping everyone will come out and support the social. Then the next day, it's going to be at Regatta Office Park at Leeward 1. It starts at 9 a.m. We're going to have a guest speaker, Mr. Samuel Young. We're going to be showcasing a lot of new entrepreneurs this time. We only had 4 repeat from last year, and all the rest are new.
The free event will showcase various micro and small businesses, which make up the largest number of owned business here in the Cayman Islands. There will be a breakout sessions held from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the event. CISPA President Don McLean Brady says they anticipate more than 500 visitors this year to the event, which has various benefits for small businesses.
Actually, it's the one place that small businesses can come and have the kind of audience. Last year we had about 400 or 500 people, so we're anticipating the same kind of turnout or larger. So for $100 to come and have that kind of venue and be able to showcase their products and services, and then just the networking and the collaboration amongst each other, we get to talk about our concerns and our breakthroughs and all of our successes.
And a Small Business Expo takes place again this Saturday, October 20th from 9 a.m. at the Regatta Office Park Leeward 1 building, located on West Bay Road, opposite the Westin. Well, if you'd like to take a look at what programs are in CIGTV this week, you can go online to gis.gov.ky. Be sure to click on the publication link at the bottom of the home page. If you missed today's news update, you can get all the details on our Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. For now, I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining me this week here on CIGTV. I'm wishing you a safe and wonderful weekend and hoping you'll join us back here again on Monday. We leave you now with more highlights of the Older Persons Showcase held on Thursday night at the Harkwell Theater.
Oh, land of soft, fresh breezes, of verdant trees so fair. All its pathways, the course of its route.
Over the whole wide, wonderful world, from sea to shining sea. But little did I know that everywhere I go, people would want to know, darling, who you belongs to.
My Christmas memories of bygone days. Christmas sand yard. I write to reminisce about my Christmas as a child growing up in Cayman.
Though you stumble off, boys, never be downcast. Try and try and try again, and you'll succeed at last.
Do all the good you can, to the people you can, in all the ways you can, just as long as you can.
A youngster asks his father, how did you people live before with no access to technology, no airplanes, no internet, no computers, no dramas, no TVs?
Well, you and your mom talking about Cousin Esther? I'm your mama's grandmother's grandniece. Yeah, we close family to say the least.
I am the only person since 1929 that commanded a foreign ship that loaded in one U.S. port and discharged in another.
Look at Mama Nickers.
The Esterly-Tibbetts Highway 3-lane roundabout is ready for drivers. It's time to make sure you know how to use it. First, know which exit you need to take. Pay attention to lane arrows and signs. Make sure you use your signal to change lanes or exit the roundabout. To turn left, you always approach in the left-hand lane and indicate left. To drive straight ahead, you need to be looking out for signs and road markings indicating which lane to use. Get in one of the lanes marked with a straight-through arrow. If turning right, you must use the right-hand lane and indicate accordingly. To use the roundabout safely, remember these 3 tips. Know your exit, pick your lane, and signal to make your turn.
Did you know your mailing address details on your land register must be up to date in order to receive notices on new development which may impact you? Visit Lands and Survey Department to check your mailing address is correct. Did you know that walls, fences located along the road require planning permission no matter the height? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that fences and walls within the high water setback require planning permission no matter the height? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required. Did you know that a trellis structure requires planning permission? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required.